Yeah, so let me talk a little bit about this just to get you nice and triggered to talk about this. I think this is a totally okay decision by the Supreme Court on the actual merits. Uh, it's a nuanced issue, obviously. I think it should be left up to the states. I think Roe versus Wade was not a great decision. I don't think it was justified the way it was created. And I think the rationale for this was okay, which is why all of the conservative justices have consented. I've read the dissents as well from the leftist judges. They pretty much suck, honestly. They're not great. They talk about, okay, well, people are suffering, blah blah blah. Okay, sure, people are suffering. Yes, women are will be hurt by this decision. Yes, that's true, but it's not the justice's job to create policy. It's justice's job to make decisions. Having said that, I think I think all of the right leaning judges, of course, are guided by their biases, and I don't believe for a second that this was an objective, just calling the shots decision. However, it is totally valid, I feel, and I would, I guess, support it. And yeah, I mean, go ahead, codify Roe versus Wade. Sounds like a good idea, I guess. But until then, this should be left up to the states. So.
Well, at this point is where pull a fast one on you by actually agreeing with you here. So sorry, but you have to take an L on the whole triggering me line here. Actually, I do agree about the rationale.
Mhm.
Actually, the progressive wing of the Democratic Party has been clamoring forever and ever to do exactly what you have described and to codify
Yeah.
women's rights, including the right to abortion, correctly rather than relying on the precedent that was set. And
Penumbras and
like we
bullshit.
saw,
Yeah.
sorry?
Penumbras. Penumbra is the word used in the Roe versus Wade decision for inferring these rights, inferring the right of privacy, and then applying it to abortion, which it's not
Right.
there. It's clearly not there.
And it's also a pretty good video game. But anyways, speaking of, yeah, so it's in part it's also a failure of the Democratic Party to act in order to prevent this, especially in the light of this actually being a course of action that has been set in motion like
Mhm.
2 decades ago. Even I think
Oh
Elite
yeah, yeah,
wrote
yeah.
about it
Even
20
more
years ago.
probably, like 50 years
So
ago.
it's been there.
To ban
It's
the
been a long
abort. I
time
mean,
coming.
to just the movement to ban abortions federally, which is what they would like to do, of course, right? I mean, that's clearly
Yeah,
obvious. Um, is yeah, this is has been in the process for quite a while.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And however, there is a problem with the justification itself, in that I think AOC raised what I feel is quite a valid point, in that the two of the new or the latest appointees to the Supreme Court, Kavanaugh and the tall guy, not the woman. Sorry, their names escape me.
The woman,
But they were basically
the female.
uh,
This is Coney
the
Barrett.
female of the species. Um, Actually, I think two of them at least were questioned during their appointment hearings, specifically about how they felt about Roe versus Wade,
Mhm.
and they both said that they would hold to the precedent, this one and any other that was pre-established, right?
That's a common meme. It's not
Uh,
actually true. It's not. That's a meme. It's not actually true. They were lawyering the hell out of that answer. So you need to listen to it carefully. It was obviously prepared in advance, but they have definitely not committed, perjury or whatever. They have not lied to the Congress. They have said that the precedent is super important. We will definitely, for sure, 100% consider the precedent super
Totally, yeah.
seriously for a very long time, and then we'll say, fuck it. And then just do what we
Okay.
want, because that's basically what happened. They did not. They really did not. You can
Okay, sure.
you, you
They
can
may not be impeachable then.
yeah.
That's also okay. However,
They were they
uh,
were
Mnuchin
not
and
yeah.
Collins need to go yesterday, not yesterday, a decade ago. Like they really, really need to go. Like primary the fuck out of them and get them out of their seats because they're absolutely useless people who, time and again, are making terrible decisions and then pretending to be surprised at the outcome that was obvious to everyone to begin with, right?
Of course.
It's really high time to vote these people out of office, and hopefully we never see them in any position of power ever again. Like at this point, I take a Republican in the same seat. Honestly, at least there's like any kind of calculation that goes out of the window, anyways, right?
Yeah.
So like these two really need to go.
The
It's
Congress
it's
uh
just
the Congress hearings for the Supreme Court justices are total bullshit. Like I cringe when I listen to those, because the questions are pointless, the answers are pointless,
mm,
because these are, good lawyers. They will never say anything that would incriminate them or, disqualify them. Like I said, they lawyered the fuck out of the answers. So it's totally pointless. It's just posturing. It's just posturing. It's just bullshit. Just pure political bullshit.